Welcome back. Since the hybrid high banker I've developed is working so good, I want to try something. Can I find gold or enough gold in an area that's bad with good equipment? I'm actually out in the western part of my state that's kind of closer to me with the gas prices now in a truck that likes to get 16 miles a gallon. I don't feel like driving north. And this river here is the Surrey River. In the past I've done some testing here and I have found gold, but honestly you got to run like 5 or 10 buckets just to get a couple specks. So you know, the concentration isn't great. For whatever reason this area seems to be good. I think right here is the last time I dug, but I do have a lot of, you know, it's a little opening area here with a lot of beach sand. And there's also a lot of garnet, which is a great sign. This beach can actually, during some big floods, can turn pink and purple. And garnet likes to settle with gold, so I figured it's worth a try. I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to give a quick tip. Yes, inside bend. I get a super long inside bend here, but what I also look for is the first widest part of the inside bend. You get kind of a bank here that's tight, and then it hits here and opens up really wide. And so because of that, all the sand and cobble's dropping out. So if there's a flood coming through here, I mean, PSI is not a great way to represent a flood, but say there's a high pressure system here and then all of a sudden it opens up enough here to drop the PSI by like 1 or 2 points or percentages, that could be enough to drop all the gold right through here. This area right here. So that's where I'm gonna try just to run a bunch of materials, just for reference. The last time I tried setting up the river, or the sluice in the river, I was having trouble with flow, but as you can see, this system is actually working pretty decent with a high flow. Stratifying good and flowing out nice. I don't think I could put big boulders in there, but stay tuned on that. I'm working on another prototype, and hopefully that's in a video or two from now. That's really gonna allow you to set up a sluice anywhere in the river. Should be an interesting video. But if you are in a bad area, which a lot of us are, is it just a matter of getting a good piece of equipment and just running a ton of material, you know, efficiently and effortlessly? And thankfully that hybrid sluice has been a dream. It's been unbelievable how good that's worked. I wasn't expecting it to work so good, and for me to move so much material so easily. It's pretty crazy. The hardest part is digging in the rivers. These things become concrete once they really get packed. So let me set up and start running some material, and let's prove this concept. As always, sit back and enjoy, and I'll do all the heavy lifting. Hopefully this is worth it. Wish me luck. All right, that's probably close to 20 gallons. Once I get rid of those big rocks, it started getting a little easier, but now I'm in between two big rocks and I'm probably down almost 2.5 feet. And the material is getting a little coarser and more packed, almost like clay. So I gotta know what's in there. I don't want to keep digging down to China if there's nothing down there. So let's check. There is gold. There might be some more microspecks in there. Where are you? I can't see the lens, so hopefully you're seeing it. Yeah, right there. I tell you though, the garnet in here is just insane too. Nice pieces. So I'd like to see more material in that, but there is gold. Just you gotta run a lot of material. So what I think I'll do is maybe I'll go a little wider on that hole instead of going down as deep. But I'll run some more material, then I'll turn you back on and see if it's time to move to another spot. Well, I'm not going to retire off that, but not too bad. The pieces are getting a little bigger. There's actually two more microspecks in there that I don't see them showing up on the lens, but it's actually a pretty decent piece. Is there a little reality check? But not too bad. I was here, got that one piece, and then I just went up in here more, and it seems the material's a little better. So it just always goes to show, if you're not getting gold in one area or you're not liking it, just move over a few feet. You never know when it's really going to settle. I think I'm going to run another 10 gallons or maybe 15 in here just to confirm. But I kind of really want to go at the beginning of the inside bend to see if there's any good deposits out there. This river's really sporadic, so I mean it's hit or miss. It's about volume. That's why I figured I'd bring this thing out and just run some serious volume and see how it works. I tell you get a great workout. You don't want to join a gym? Just be a gold prospector. The videos don't show how much work it is moving these rocks and digging into the concrete of sediment, but and as always, it doesn't get old. Even in the southern part of New Hampshire, the rivers are just incredible. It's a nice little swimming hole here in the summer too. It gets pretty deep. I tell you though, usually this time of year, I'd be up to my waist in water right here. It'd be almost coming up to the road. Crazy year. Super cold winter made a really slow thaw, and it's just gonna extend our prospecting season. So let me get back to it. I'll continue in this hole. If I get a good amount of gold, I'll show you, but if it's similar, I think I'm just gonna try to go up there and run 10-15 gallons just to ease my mind, because it's I have a gut feeling. It's led me wrong in the past, but I have a gut feeling there might be better material up there. So here I go. Well, we were supposed to have some rain come in later today, but it looks like it's coming in earlier and the temperature dropped. So I think I'm going to have to come back here in another time to do some more testing, because I never was able to get back up there where I really wanted to go. But I just ran maybe another 10-ish gallons, probably a little short of that. I'm losing my pep. I don't know if this is going to show up, but I only got like 2 little microspecks. Yeah, right there. You can probably see them. Real small. Nothing to brag about. So the answer to the question, can you get gold in a bad area with good equipment? Yes. It's just a matter of hitting the right pocket on this river. Is it worth it? That's up to you to answer that. To me it is. I'm out on the river having fun. I tell you, especially this spot right here, if you're trying to get the whole family together to go out prospecting with you, but they don't really want to. I mean, take a look at this. We have a beach where you can sunbathe, you can go swimming, you can go fishing, you can actually set up a grill here and do some barbecuing, have a lunch. And then you have all this area to prospect for gold. It's a great little spot to hang out. I mean, if getting the whole family together to do one thing, do things that everyone likes, I mean, that's a jackpot in itself, right? That's worth more than the gold that you're finding. But yeah, just to end the video, my battery's actually almost dead in the phone. This thing is an animal. I can't stress it enough. It's working way better than I thought. The efficiency and speed I can run stuff is crazy. It's a hybrid high banker, because most high bankers will have a 90-degree, you know, you put your material up here, 90 degrees drop down. But because of that, the rocks get snagged, leaves, branches, twigs. I was throwing everything in there. Whatever. I didn't even care if there was roots. They were going down in this thing, and it was still catching gold. Because it's a nice open concept. And like I always stress, pick up one of these shovels. Be careful. I get this one at Home Depot, and they had another one next to it. It's only like a little money 4-incher in a weird angle. I like this thing. It's the Razorback. I believe I bought that at Home Depot. But it fits perfect. I can't stress that enough. Even if you're running a wider sluice, this holds the same material as a wide shovel, but it feeds it smaller amounts at a time as it falls off the shovel. I mean, it's a perfect size. Like I said, it works perfect for this, but I think anybody who's running prospecting equipment, even a wide high banker, this is the shovel to go, and it works as a great pry bar. These things are pretty rugged. I will conclude here. Season started. If you haven't get on the river, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to stop watching me and get up off your butt and get out here. It's great. The bugs aren't out yet. Once those mayflies come out, it's going to be brutal out here, but that's why I got bug nets. And get out there and have fun. This is, I mean, how do you say no to this? Even if it doesn't have a ton of gold, I mean, it's a win. So I will see you guys on the next video. It's gonna get a little more interesting. Like I said, I got another prototype I'm working on. Hopefully that comes together, and it'll give you guys that are running river sluices that don't run pumps maybe an alternative or some help. And I'm gonna be running a lot more flower gold. So I want to prove this thing out on some beach sand, and that's gonna be coming up in the video real soon. So stay tuned. And I'll see you later. Bye.